friends, happy Sunday. Katie here with Chop It Like It's Hot. How is everyone doing? How's your weekend been? I am popping on live today because I am kind of obsessed with some new tools that I've gotten, and I wanted to show you guys how awesome they are, and plus how fun they are to make some easy, quick meals that are all gluten-free. Yes, if you follow me, it's because you probably need some gluten-free recipes. But if not, that's okay. I train and help people learn how to cook gluten-free and how to convert their favorite recipes into gluten-free sensations. And that's why I'm here. And also, these Pampered Chef products really help me in the kitchen with that, as well as I lead a very busy life with 4 children that I homeschool, so if I can have anything that makes dinner easier to make and faster to make, then that's what I want to do. So I am coming on live to share with you some of these new spring products, and they are super fun. But first, I am going to share with you what I'm making for dinner today. So my Sunday dinner is Salisbury steaks with some roasted potatoes, and I am going to be making salad with that. I like to have salad on hand anyway because it is a great lunch throughout the week, and it's something that I just like to have on hand in the fridge. Are you a tossed salad lover? Yes or no? Do you like to have things already pre-made and chopped up and ready to go? I know I like to, because I also like it that I have some healthy options and healthy choices for my family as they're going along in their busy week. And when I'm running around taking my kids to Taekwondo in the evenings and things like that, I like to make sure that I have things prepped ahead, that I can make sure that a fruit or a vegetable lands on their plate in some fashion when we have such a busy week ahead of us. So I am going to be making my salad right now. This isn't spectacular, friends, but it's just something that I'm like, well, I have to do this anyway, so I'm going to share with you guys what I'm doing. And this is an iconic item. I use this all the time. This is called our Quick Slice, and this is great for things like cucumbers. I'm also going to use it for my mushrooms, for my Salisbury steak as well. But this is just a quick and easy tool that you can use to slice things. I think you can use this for strawberries. You can use it for cucumbers like you see here. It just slices them nicely so that I don't have to spend that much time chopping for my salad items. But this tool, this is great for soft cheeses like mozzarella, or it's good for mushrooms, as well as things like strawberries, kielbasa. You can cut them up into the half moon shapes too for kielbasa. It's great for that. And yeah, and I'm just using it for cucumbers right now. It doesn't do well with hard root vegetables though. Like, don't use it for onions, don't use it for potatoes. It's really not for that. You probably will not be able to get enough pressure down to easily slice it that way. So, and then I just got my tomatoes here. I'm gonna add these. Oh yes, these are great for a quick slice too, and I think I'm gonna use this for that as well. There we go. Just line these up. You can see that. Whoops, there goes one on the floor. We're gonna line these up. And I mean, these are kind of juicy. There might be a little bit of juice that kind of squirts out, but that's all right. Yeah. And I'll just do it quickly, slice them up. But it's very fast. And I mean, you just want to cut them in half, whatever. I like it that I could put a bunch on there. I slice it up, and then every bite of salad kind of has a tomato in there as well. So there, and see, it just kind of, it slices them nicely. See, just little slices, which is perfect. So got that. Put these in there. Grab a paper towel. Just gonna kind of wipe this up, and onto my onion. I'm gonna slice. I like thinly sliced onions in my salad. I don't like a honking bite of onion. It's not my favorite thing, so I just like to cut them very thinly. And guys, if you're not familiar with our new spring line, we have our new cutlery as well. It's called the Foundations Knife Set. It's amazing, super sharp, and this comes in a knife block, like so. So it comes with the knife block, but it has this stand here. And what's nice, if you don't have room on your counters, you can flip that and slide it into a drawer like so. So that works really nicely too. Sorry, I'm messing with my phone settings because it was... I'm back. I don't know if that, if I lost connection here. Can y'all good? Tell me in the comments if you can hear me, see me, whatever. There we go. Oh, I think we're back now. Looks normal. Sorry, that's weird. You can never control the internet though, I guess, when you're live, so there's that. But I'm gonna just thinly slice my onion here. And like I said, that new Foundations cutlery is great. I like it that it has this, and then if you don't have the counter space, you can fold this like so, and you can slide it into a drawer to store them that way. So very genius, and that's what Pampered Chef does. They're very clever with their tools. I'm gonna cut my onion here. I'm gonna just have a Vidalia. Normally I like red onion in salad. I just like the way red onion tastes, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use a Vidalia here. Put this on top of my salad, and then that's done. And I've got this for the next few days as well as for dinner tonight. I'm gonna set that aside. All done. And this is my little, I use this all the time. If you follow me or have seen anything that I do, I pretty much have all of the Cool and Serves. I do own all of the Cool and Serves. They're perfect, and with spring and summer right around the corner, guys, these are great investments for your picnics. If you do, like we have a back deck, I'm bringing food out for the kids all the time, so they're great because they have these little freezer packs that go in the bottom, and they will keep your foods cold for hours. I love, and those are called the Cool and Serves. Love them, use them a lot. So I'm gonna set that aside. And the next thing I'm gonna prep, I wanna prep my onions for the Salisbury steak as well as my mushrooms. And then I'm gonna prep my potatoes, and I cannot wait to share with you the newest product called our decorative food cutter. It is awesome, I love it. And you guys will love it too, I have no doubt. Especially if you like to put together pretty little snacks, snack trays and things like that, which are super popular. Everyone loves a charcuterie board or, little snack trays. So, and with spring and summer right around the corner, invest in some of these things to make your life easy and have those things available to you. So I've got my onion here. I'm just going to dice it up. That's all set. So that's all set for my Salisbury steaks because I'm going to use this in the gravy for that. I'm going to share with you how I make Salisbury steaks gluten-free. So there, got my onions. Stepping on that. There we go. And then the next thing I'm going to do is slice up my mushrooms with my quick slice here again. I said I use this all the time. I love it. I love it. So with mushrooms, I've found they like slicing them like that doesn't really work. So I put them on the fat end down, put them like that, and depending on the size of your mushrooms, you could fit quite a bit on here, but these ones are kind of big, so I have my mushrooms there, and I'm just gonna, you rock it back and forth and press down at the same time, and then that slices your mushrooms just like so. They're perfect. I pick it up and I dump it. That's it. And these are giant mushrooms. My goodness. There we go. Are you a mushroom fan? I know some people are like, oh my gosh, mushrooms. No way. I love them though. I like mushrooms. I like them on steak. I like them with pork chops. There we go. There. Mushrooms all done, completed, all sliced up, ready for cooking. What? Took like 30 seconds. So that works, and that's all done now. Get that out of the way. And my little trash bowl here on the side. This item, I use it all the time. This is called our Prep and Store system. So it has like these, I may as well talk about it since I'm using it so much. It has like these little rods on the side. You can take these out and put it wherever you need it. You could have 2 in the front here, or 2 on the side, or 1 on the side, 2 in the front, whatever. But I like to have the way my counter is shaped. I have an edge here and I have an edge here. So I just slide this out and I put my garbage bowl on the side there, so then I just have a place to put all the scrap foods and things like that. And then when I'm actually cutting out to... Friends, did you see that? It totally spilled everywhere. So that's okay, I'll rinse it off. This is home cooking, friends. So, but I will hang that here, and that's where I put my food for that. So I'll be able to rinse and salvage those mushrooms, but I'm going to get rid of the onions and do a new onion. No big deal. So that's that. I'm just gonna get it up out of my way of my feet. There we go. All right. So now I want to share with you my potatoes here, and what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to cut them with our decorative food cutter right here, and I'll show you. It's kind of hard to explain, so it's a very easy tool to use, but as far as how they turn out, I'll have to share with you. What is the cutter you're using for mushrooms? Oh, hi Tina. That is called the Quick Slice. It's awesome. I use it all the time. I love it to death. So yeah, the Quick Slice. And then this cutter that I'm demoing is called our decorative food cutter. And you set your potato right in the middle. You can do this for cucumbers, anything that's kind of firmer like that. Cucumbers, carrots, potatoes, you can use this for. And you just set it in the middle, you give it a twist, like back and forth like that. And then, look at that. Look how cute those are. So these are great, you know, it's just kind of fun for your little potatoes, but you can cut them in half, and you can have, how cute those are. You can have those all nice and cut up. They're cut in half, they'll roast, you know, fairly quickly. And I'll share with you my recipe as I'm going here. It's a super simple recipe though, friends. So, it's quick to use. And like I said, I'll show you a cucumber because I have a little bit of a cucumber here. So you would put that in there as well, and just stick the cucumber in. There we go, and voila! There, you have a little. That's great for like a veggie tray or something like that. Really fun. They look like little flowers. I think they're great. There we go. And fast. This is brand new this spring for this. And I also have another item that's great. And you know what? This is really easy to use. So even if you have, like I have arthritis in my left thumb. So you know, it doesn't take much pressure to be able to twist and chop that, which I really like. Sometimes even chopping, you know, with my arthritis is kind of not very fun. So, and then I could do this. What else is on? Hi, Kelly. Hi, Cindy. I'm glad you joined. I'm checking this out. So this is the decorative food cutter. Very simple to use. Spring product, this that just came out March 1st. And you just place your potato in there, you twist it, and there we go. Like that. And I have a family of 6, so one of these bags of small potatoes is going to feed us all. So just a few more to go here. And I do like to break them up like that before I go ahead and start mixing my seasonings in here. There we go. And last one. There we go. Again. So easy to use. So now that that's done, I'm going to use my garlic parm oil here. This is delish. I love it. Our oils and rubs and seasonings are gluten-free if you need to know that. So I need to know that. So and then, oops, my hand's a little slippery. It is open. Just gotta get this little thing out. It's just spinning this little plastic piece. I'm gonna take that off. It's open. Oh, Lord have mercy. Get this off there. There we go. Is it better now? My hand is just like sliding over it. So much trouble with a dang bottle cap. Oh my goodness. And it's open. I didn't want to loosen it because I had to shake it. There we go. My gosh. Now, mix this up again. There we go. Put this on there. And then I'm going to use our garlic and herb seasoning to put this on there. Oh, you came in right at the right time. Do you mind getting me a spoon out of the middle drawer that I can stir this with? Thanks, honey. I had an accident with the mushrooms and the onions. They just kind of fell on the floor. This is fine. Thank you.
Can I stir it?
Yeah, you can stir it. Just carefully. A Charlie horse? You have a Charlie horse in your arm? You want to say hi to everyone?
Hi.
You want to say your name?
My name is Aria.
Aria.
And I love Pamper Chef.
You love Pampered Chef? Why do you like Pampered Chef?
Because I get to try tasty food.
That's a good reason. I like that.
Why are you
Okay, that's
shaking your head, huh? You don't like Pamper Chef?
There we go.
Huh?
And when these are done roasting, I'm just going to roast them. I have my little air fryer over there. Can you see that in the corner right there? When they're done roasting, I'm going to just top them with some cut up chives and be nice and pretty and add some green to that plate. And for this, I'm going to put these on here. There we go. And then I'm going to go pop these in the air fryer. And 20 minutes at 400, that'll be good. The next step, and I won't make you guys suffer through watching me make Salisbury steaks on the stove, but I will show you my recipe on how I make them gluten-free, okay? So I have these little French fried onions here, and I just kind of took my tenderizer, I put them in a baggie, and I have 1 egg. So there's about a half a cup of those in there for the breading that I use for that. So I put those in here. And then I'm going to put my meat in there as well, and I'm going to give it a good mix. So, there we go. There's that. And I'm going to use 2 pounds of meat. I mean, that'll feed 6 people for us. I mean, if you're only cooking for 4, 1 pound of meat will be fine for you. But plus my kids, they really like Salisbury steaks. So they probably will eat more than one. Hi, Allison. Hi, Cheryl. So, see my bloopers. This is going to be a great live to share with my bloopers in here. Mushrooms going on the floor. Can't get a bottle cap off. Great. So there. So I have that, and then I'm going to give it a good mix, and then I'll put them out into individual patties that way. So the seasoning that I'm going to use in these is crushed peppercorn and garlic. I love like a peppery Salisbury steak. I feel like that's the way it should be. You can tell me in the comments if that's how you like them. Do you even like Salisbury steaks? I'd love to know. Tell me in the comments. And tell me if you're catching this live or watching the replay as well. But I did about 2 tablespoons of seasoning in that. And so then I'm just going to really make sure that this is all mixed together really well. And then I'll pat them out and make the steaks on the stove with that. And as far as like a gravy, what I do is I'll do the steaks first. So I'll make the patties, I'll put them in the cast iron, and I'll cook them. And then I'll remove them from the heat, and I'll add my broth, well, onions, mushrooms. I'll add my, saute those with some butter, add a little bit of gluten-free flour in there so I can make a gravy with it, and then add my broth and a little bit of milk. You don't need milk if you can't have dairy, that's fine. But I like it a little creamy, so I put a little bit of milk in there, and then I'll add some of this crushed peppercorn seasoning to kind of keep the flavors uniform throughout that. So that is Salisbury steaks and roasted potatoes. That's what I'm going to be having for Sunday dinner today. What are you guys having for Sunday dinner? I would love to hear it. And thanks for watching.